one-sided. So because of this seam line here, I don't want it to show at the front. I would prefer to use this side. I'll then start from this. In this video, I'll show you how to make the trendy ruffle. The next thing I'll be cutting will be the ruffle, which I will cut 3.5 unfold. Okay. For the length, I'll be needing 96 inches. So I'll go ahead and cut it out. For this, if you want to stop it from removing like this, you can use soldering iron to it. Okay, and use your soldering iron to seal up the edges. So I will join these two together to make up my 96 inches. This will be the ruffle, and after joining it together, I'll then fold it like so and sew down, then turn it to the right side. Okay, one that I cut out and I've already joined it for the ruffle. I went ahead to iron it. Okay, so the next thing, there is so many ways to do your ruffle. Either you do it at the middle or at the edge, whichever one you want. So we'll start the one I'm making, the one by the, so this is the same line here. I will start from down. That is the same line. Just make a running stitch. Don't make it too big. That's the distance should be either 1 inch. Okay. So make sure you iron it. By the time you iron it, it will flatten the edge. Okay. You can see the ruffle is already forming. Let's go ahead. You can see the ruffle. I've already make the ruffle. So the next thing is to set it very well. Make sure you set it very well, because I'll be folding it into two. After which I will still repeat the process. Just go ahead and to make sure that the thread is strong on the ruffle to avoid getting loosened, or maybe to avoid cutting along the line. So, but before you return it, remember you are sewing backward now. Make sure you have already set it, because if you mix it, it may not be free to move again. You can as well use a twine thread on this to make it stronger. Twine thread will do a lot of good to it because it's very strong thread. Yeah, but the issue is to get the color that matches this. That's why I'm using the matching thread. If I could get that color on twine thread, I would prefer using twine thread for this. So I've actually secured it the second time. Okay. Okay. So by the time I'm done, I'll pick the second. I'll put two of them together like so. You can see the ruffle, how beautiful it looks. By the time I place it on my cap, it will be so beautiful. So the next thing I'll do is to put two of them together. Remember, I've joined it, I've folded it into two equal size. Okay. The next thing I'll do is to tack it together. Okay. At this time, you have to calm down and do it to get a perfect result. You don't need to rush while doing this. But while you are doing, you have to be careful not to injure yourself with the hand needle. Okay. I'm trying to join the two sides together. At this time around, we're making it tight, not losing. Okay. Have to make it tight to make sure both of them, there is no gap at the middle. So guys, after making the ruffle, you can see how it looks so beautiful. You can see. Now use my hand to make sure that the middle is covered. Okay. And just do it as if you are folding one side in and one side out to make sure that there is no space inside. You can see how beautiful it looks. The next thing I will do is to attach it to my turban cap. So I'll go ahead and secure it here. So remember I say it's one-sided. So because of this seam line here, I don't want it to show at the front. I would prefer to use this side. I'll then start from this. At this point, I'll bring in my cap to place it. You can see how to make this beautiful ruffle.